Ever wondered why some people seem to grasp new concepts faster than others? Or why some students can retain information longer and apply it more effectively? The answer lies not in their intelligence levels, but in the ways they approach learning. This revelation brings us to the topic of the day: learning techniques to facilitate student studies. The first step in achieving effective learning is to set clear and achievable goals. Goals give a sense of direction and help in maintaining focus. They help in structuring the study process and measuring progress. For instance, if the objective is to master a chapter of physics, break it down into smaller parts and set a goal to understand each part one at a time. Next, we delve into the concept of active learning. This involves engaging with the material rather than passively reading or listening. Ask questions, make notes, and discuss ideas, as these activities stimulate thinking and improve understanding. Remember, the brain is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. The third step introduces the technique of spaced repetition. This involves breaking up information into small chunks and reviewing them over a longer period. Spaced repetition exploits the psychological spacing effect, where information is remembered more effectively when its exposure is distributed over time. Now we move on to the technique of elaborative interrogation. This fancies a fancy term for asking why. When you come across a new concept or fact, ask yourself why it makes sense, why it happens, and how it relates to what you already know. This technique helps in establishing connections and enhances memory retention. The fifth technique is the use of mnemonic devices. These are memory tools that help in organizing information and making it easier to remember. They can be in the form of acronyms, visual images, or rhymes. For instance, to remember the colors of the rainbow, one can use the first letter mnemonic device. Richard of York gave battle in vain, representing red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Lastly, practice testing. This is not about grading oneself, but about reinforcing information. Studies show that students who practice testing have better long-term recall. So, create flashcards, take online quizzes, or simply summarize the information in your own words. In conclusion, the key to effective learning lies not in the hours spent studying, but in the way you study. The techniques shared today, namely the setting of clear goals, active learning, spaced repetition, elaborative interrogation, use of mnemonic devices, and practice testing, are all geared towards making learning more efficient. Remember, it's not about being the best, but about being better than you were yesterday. So, equip yourself with these techniques and embark on a journey of effective learning. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.